Going to beat your head against the wall. Excellent.
How to get people to focus on something really important.
Something that's really important.
How to get people to focus on it.
Focus on the important stuff. Always nice. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Anybody else have anything interesting?
Why do plans fail?
Why do they fail? Usually I've found it has to do a lot with no one buys into it. They don't know why. All right?
Techniques to gain buy-in.
Techniques to gain buy-in. Well, that's good because that's the first thing we're going to cover. Because until we get buy-in, nothing else matters, right? So that's where the 10 comes in, all right? 10 stands for ten years out, all right? Why do you think we start at 10 years? I need to stay here so they can see me on the screen. Why do we start with 10 years? What do y'all think?
Nice number.
It's a great number, a good round number, both my fingers. My kids can count to it now. I love 10. I'm holding my lid, it doesn't work, all right?
Dream big.
Dream big, what?
Dream big.
Dream, there you go. Not D, D. All right, that's because 10 years out are dreams. Can we effectively plan for 10 years? Seriously? No, we can't. Yellow Taxi and your cab companies tried to plan 10 years and an Uber showed up. What do you think happened to their 10-year plan at that point? Yeah, doesn't work. So no, we can't really plan 10 years out. So that's why we have it dreams, right? We call those dreams. Because really 10 years out, we're dreaming, all right? The other word I like for this one is the have. That's a V. Looks like an X, but trust me, it's a V, all right? Is have, all right? What do you want to have in 10 years? What does a business want to have in 10 years?
Existence.
More money, existence, all right? Who works with really big corporations? All right, some of you work with small businesses. All right, not both, definitely. All right, so starting with the have and the dreams. People do things for what reason? Everybody in the world does things for one reason only.
Money.
No, not money. There's good people out there who don't care about money. If you make $10 million a month, do you really care about money at this point in time? Not really.
Money's not an obstacle. It's something you want to achieve, and it's something you want to do.
Then it's something you want to do, right? So why do we start here with the haves and the dreams? Because everybody wants to do things for one reason, because they want to. That's it. We want to have things. We want to do things. We want experiences in life. All right? The number one motivator. Do what?
I want to have money.
Want to have money. Well, there you go. I want to have money. Okay, let me ask you this. If you want to have money, why?
So I spend it.
On what?
So I can invest it and make more money.
Okay, but what are you going to do with it?
Choose.
Choose. We're going to spend it.
She's going to take it with her.
My children.
Going to pass it on to your children. You want to leave a legacy to your kids. All right? See, money is not the end goal. We say that, but no one really cares about money. We want what money can do for us. It's a legacy. Maybe it's a trip. It's a lifestyle. It's something we want to have. Large corporations are the same way. What does a large corporation want to have that they don't have now, that they want to work out in 10 years? All right? That's why we start here. It's the dreams, 10 years out. What do they really want to be 10 years out? Here's an interesting thing for you to write down. Great little statistic for you. All right? People will oftentimes overestimate what can get done in 1 year. Right? People will always overestimate what they can do in 1 year. Funny thing is, they will underestimate what they can accomplish in 10. Always underestimate what they can accomplish with 10. When I run this through with clients, they'll put that in 10 years and start working on it, right? 5 years later, they usually hit their 10-year goals in 5 years. People will underestimate what they can accomplish in 10. We can't really think that far out. We have ideas. Maybe we want to have $1 million, whatever it can be, all right? Finding this out first for the business, the corporation, if we're doing multiple teams, so we have a team here, 5 or 6 teams, what does each team want to have? How does that relate to the CEO of a large corporation or a small business? What do they want to have? What do the stockholders want to have as far as business goes? Right? Figuring out this have right here is the most important part of a strategic plan. Because once you know what they want to have, guess what can you do once you know what somebody wants to have? What can you do to them?
Influence.
Influence them. How?
Give them what they want.
Give me
Give them what they want.
You can get them what they want. I had a client who kept telling me he wanted to have more time with his daughter. So what do you think I brought up every time he didn't do the work he was supposed to do?
His daughter.
His daughter. I want to talk about some leverage. Your daughter's not going to appreciate that. If you don't do this, you're not going to spend that time with your daughter. You're really going to disappoint her. What kind of dad wants to disappoint his little 6-year-old girl? No, I don't. I got a 7-year-old daughter. No, don't want to disappoint that girl. All right. So it gives you leverage to keep pushing them forward. Right? Because until there's something they want, people have a hard time going through the uncomfortableness of change. Uncomfortableness, that's a horrible word right there. The unpleasantness, uncertainty of change, the pain of change. There we go. All right. So we started at 10 years out. All right. Fun brainstorming sessions can have here. A lot of fun can be had here. All right. A lot of fun. But once we finish 10 years, what do y'all think is next? Where do we go from here? So now we know what they want to have. We've tied it in. Here's what we're working for. The company is excited. The individuals are excited. The business owner of a small business is excited. I'm going to have this. Yay. We're moving forward. What's next? What do y'all think? If you look at the title, it's next.
Whatever the next number is.
Yeah, whatever the next number is in the title, right?
5.
5. There we go. The next number is 5. 5 years out. All right? 5 years out. So what do you think the word is that goes with 5 years out? No, we already know what we want to do, so it's not quite what we can get accomplished, right? Here's where we start looking at the wonderful word goals, all right? At 5 years out, we can start to set some goals.